The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Yellow Jackets offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big moment early in his playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Throws it to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wide out. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, this is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
With the catch, it's Perry. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Now here comes the bunch formation. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. Powers through. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. They have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Tight end makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. To throw, it's Smith. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Play action here on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain. Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Yellow Jackets line up with a first and goal. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Smith. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at midfield. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Gives it to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Smith. And they will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Perry. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Using his legs here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday when he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Look at it, chuck it again. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Using his legs, it's Brown. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun handoff here. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To bootleg here. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The Ducks will have to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield, it's Smith. The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's the last thing that this offense could afford to do is turn the football over to give the other side a chance at taking the lead. Now they got to hope their defense saves the day.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a fourth down.
Boy, third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. quick spin on the run. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
On the run, it's Edwards. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they reclaim the lead with that.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Smith. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Pass complete on a crosser. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Oh, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
Looking to throw yet again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's a quick grab. Refuses to go down. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
He makes it into the end zone with a 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Dropping back. It's Smith. Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
He's got it on a crossing route. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Trying to create here on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a... Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down, but a huge play at this stage of the game. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw. It's Smith. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.